Welcome back to my channel. My name is Mallory. I'm a new author and I'm documenting my journey writing my first novel. I wanted to share things that I wish I would have known before writing this gosh darn book. Number one, never waste an emotion. If you're going through something, and it could be a heartbreak, it could be joy, it could be sadness, and there are certain scenes that you know you want to write about, but maybe you haven't gotten there yet in a particular chapter, I say make time to write in the emotion that you want your characters to feel. I'm telling you, some of my best writing has been when I am going through the hellfire. I was at a funeral recently for my grandmother, and there was a particular scene I wanted to write about, and I did, and it kind of helped me in that moment grieve, and it also, in my opinion, birthed one of the best scenes I have written so far. Number two, immerse yourself in the environment that you are writing about, if you can. For example, my book is set in South Mississippi, and like I said, I just got back from a funeral, and I took that time to really, go around town, see some spots that I went to growing up, like the beach, and walk the pier, and go to Beach Park, go to Bozo's and eat their incredible seafood, go to Point Park, because those are in my book. And I got to taste the fish and experience the environment. And I was thinking the whole time about my book and about the characters that are in that environment. And it really helped me think more creatively, and I was able to think of new ideas. So I thought that was really cool. And I invite you to do the same. And it could be as simple as if you have a character, right? And they're pissed. They're going for a night drive. They need time to gather their thoughts, and they're blasting rock music. Get in your car, listen to rock music, and drive around thinking about that character. Put yourself in that character's shoes. And I'm telling you, creatively, you're gonna come up with some really good stuff. Or it could be something as silly as going to a Waffle House. It works, trust me. Number three, never skip the five senses. So I mentioned before, I went around town, smelling the salty air, putting myself in the environment. The reader wants to experience it, almost like they are the character. They're getting in the character's mind. They don't want you just to tell a story. They want to feel everything. Let them taste the fish. Let them smell the salty air. Number four, do not hold back. We live in a society where we don't want to be judged, right? Well, I got news for you. No matter what you do, you're gonna be judged. I'm starting a YouTube channel. It's cringe. I don't care. Let people talk. They're gonna talk anyway. Writing a book is emotional. You're putting your heart and your soul into your creative outlet, and your book is your baby. This is gonna take a long time to write, especially when you're new like me. Don't hold back. For me, writing the psychological drama / tragic romance, there's some dark stuff in there. I'm not gonna hold back, and neither should you. Number five, write messy and perfect later. I pretty much say this in every video, and I'm going to continue to say it because it is one of the most important things that I have learned so far. Just write messy, don't perfect, don't be a perfectionist. I know, it's hard. Number six, a bad day of writing is better than not writing at all. There are days when I am feeling the creative juices flowing, and I feel like the words are just spilling out of my body, and it's so easy. And there are days when it's literally crawling on the floor. Every writer struggles with this. If you're having writer's block, that's a really good time to go back and make revisions. Remember what I said, write messy and perfect later. When you are having a bad day and you can't even come up with scenes, you're having trouble with dialogue, go back and do some revisions. Go do, the silly editing for spelling, grammatical errors, what have you. Read your chapters out loud to yourself so you can make the edits. So that way you were still productive. You just worked on your book, and that's amazing. Overall, these are the major things I wish I would have known before I started writing my book, because it would have made the process a lot less What I will say is I wish there was more creators for the novice, for people who are starting off like me. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss my next video.